Hello and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Darkest Dungeon. Now, we may have had a little bit of downtime. I had to get a new microphone, which is not as good as the other microphone I was using, so the voice may be a little bit tinny. We may sound a little odd. I do apologize, but we're not going to let that stop the show. I've also decided that we are going to change this format. I've done some thinking about the games on the channel, and I've decided that for Darkest Dungeon, because there is so much of it and it is hard to play and talk for the hours and hours that this game is going to go running through, and looking back at one of my videos, I was very repetitive with our mace to the face attack. I am only going to go ahead and make videos for when we enter a new area. So we've been to the ruins, we've been to the well, we haven't been to the warrens, and we have not been to the cove yet, or of course the Darkest Dungeon itself. I'm going to make a video for our first battle in the warrens, the first battle in the cove. I will also record the videos for when we fight bosses. So here we have to kill a necromancer apprentice. I think we have a boss down here as well. And then I will make videos for the Darkest Dungeon. But I don't think I am going to go ahead and make the 100 and so videos it would probably take if we recorded every single adventure. So as you can see, a couple new people in our roster on the right hand side here. We have got ourselves where'd he go? An occultist, Frele, I don't know how I want to pronounce that, but as an occultist, he can use some dark powers to attack our enemies. He also has a heal that he can use, but causes bleeding after he uses it. So it's kind of a neat idea. So we're going to be embarking on a new area. I've decided that it is time to head into the warrens. I don't know anything about the warrens, but let's check it out. Let's set up our group. I think for this group, we should... Well, let's use this new guy that we got so that everybody can see what he can do. He has the ability to, let's see here, do damage to the back row, do that healing that we talked about. He can also mark a target and reduce its dodge ability. And he is able to do a large attack, but it lowers it does a stun, but it lowers our torch level. We probably won't use that very much. I don't want to use Grandcore because I'm going to use him for healing, and because he can cause that bleed effect and we'll want to be able to stop the bleeding, we're going to put our Harriet, our Plague Doctor, in there. So we're going to need some bruisers here, I think. And personally, I really liked these abominations. So let's grab one of these abominations that we have. Put him kind of up here. They had some cool abilities. And who else do we want to put in? You know, I feel like we should put in... Oh, our bounty hunter is not with us. Let's go ahead and just put in one of these men-at-arms. Let's actually put him in the front. Put this guy here. We are on a short mission. Level 1, an exploratory sortie into the mad realms of tunnels. Meet the enemy in battle, and then fade to safety with newfound information. We have to complete 100% of room battles, get some items, some deeds, and some gold. head to the provisioning. Alright, get some food here. It's a short one, so I'm going to go to 12. Yes, 12 food, so 3 feedings if we need to. Always bring a shovel. We've seen how much we need those. I think a couple torches. Let's go heavy on the torches. Let's go 16 torches. And 1 key. I think that's all I want to take with us. So let's embark. Not even going to worry about putting any items on these guys. We're just going to go ahead and see what happens. Again, I hope this microphone is working out okay. If not, we'll probably have to change things up again. It's been a couple weeks since I've recorded as well, so my normal great voice and diction may not be as good as you're used to. Alright, looks like we are loaded in.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Ooh. Alright. Kind of a small, just a couple rooms to go through. I don't like this setup. I think we'll go this way, up, over, down, so we only have to backtrack 1 room. So let's go ahead and head to the left here. See what we have. Looks like we'll have a curio on the way. I'm going to keep our torchlight pretty high as well.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Free torch.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Always useful. I like that it's this mucky sewer type level. That's kind of cool.
The light, the promise of safety.
Look at all the skulls in the background. Oh, we got a bag. Go for it, men-at-arms. What do we find? 50 gold. Not too impressive.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nothing in this room either. Well, let's head up. There's a battle. Alright, so it looks like when we fight here, we've got those bandit-type enemies that we've fought before. They don't have a lot of protection. They can get bleed and blight effects pretty easily. So not too bad. I think we can be okay here. For this guy, let's focus on... Let's see if we can stun these back 2 guys. Our blinding grenade, got 1 of them. We have our abomination. It's the first battle, so I'm not going to raise up our stress on everybody else just yet. We'll save that for a bit. He can cause blight. I forgot about that. And he can cause blight between these 2. So let's do that. He should be able to get this guy and this guy. Oh, cool. So some blight effect. We have our occultist. So he can do this attack with some tentacles. Again, he's our main healer right now as well. Or he can mark targets. We don't really have anyone that affects mark targets with their combats very much. So we'll change over. I'd also like to note the graphics look different. It's been a couple days. I think there was an update to Darkest Dungeon. Because I think there's a lot more movement here than we saw before. I could be wrong, but it's been a couple weeks since I've had a chance to play. So let's go ahead and have our attack. Let's work on this guy with the gun. I don't like him. Oh! That was beautiful. We have our men-at-arms. This is Baraton. And he has his attack is yell at the enemy and make him slower and less dodgy. His ability to mark himself, and then he does that riposte attack. And he can also make our guys more accurate, do more crits. I'm going to have him do this little yell at everybody attack. There you go. Take that blight damage. Oh!
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
He had a gun. That seems unfair. Well, in that case, man. So if you remember, when we stun somebody, they get a buff to make stun less likely. So in that case, let's go ahead and try to add more blight to this guy in the front row. There we go. Now he's taking 6 damage around. Ooh, we dodged. Thank goodness. Let's just have you pour on the blight attack. Oh, now we're doing a lot better. We need to heal up our men-at-arms, so let's use this weird reconstruction. And he resisted the bleed effect, which was great. I think it's time that we start working on the big guy here. So let's go ahead and smack him with our mace to the face. Good dodge, guys. You can stay on the team. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, lots of bleed effects. Not a fan of that. How bad? 1 damage per round. 1 damage per round, not a big deal. We will continue. How many hit points does this guy have left? 13. Our damage on this is pretty awful. We'll just keep this up. I like how this stacks, so that it just becomes a bigger and bigger effect every turn. You really can't do much. Do we have any bandages? Nah, we didn't bring any. I think we'll be okay without it. Let's just have him smack this guy. 11 damage. Nice. Alright, and you can go ahead and try to stop the bleeding on our men-at-arms. Looks good. Let's get some more healing on the men-at-arms as well. Not worth it. We healed him for 1 damage, and then caused a bleed effect that's going to completely undo the healing. Oh, wow.
Prodigious size alone does not
Taking some
dissuade
hits.
the sharpened blade.
Alright. Let's see here. A little more blight. We need you to keep yourself from dying. That looks good. Let's go ahead and heal this guy now. For 0 points. Cause him to bleed. Huh. I'm coming to the idea that using him as our healer, not the best.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I have a feeling we might see our first ever death. I'm not turning back. Oh, you need to stop the bleeding. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see how this heal goes. That's better. That's a lot better. He has a self-heal, but I would rather we try and kill this guy and stop. Well, actually, nope, he doesn't die in his next turn, unfortunately. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We got some food, we got some crests, and we got some gold. And we got some people that are hurting. I am going to put some food into him, get his health back up a little bit. I think that should do just fine. On to the next room. Ooh, a pile of bones. Well, let's have our abomination check those out. Yes. Found loot.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Found some gold. Always useful.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Our bleed effects are almost done as well. Ooh, I've never seen one of these before. What is this? Occult scrollings. Scrollings written on what looks like stretched and tan human flesh. Let's have the occultist check those out. Ooh. Photomania. What does this do? 20% stress, minus 20% stress damage if torch is above 75. It's pretty good for us. Even though he's turning out to be kind of a crappy healer. But that's pretty cool. Alright, into the next room. Got an attack, same group we're used to. Alright, let's try for the stun on the back two. Got both stuns, that's going to help us. We took a lot of damage. We need to be as tough as we can. Let's go ahead and transform. There, unleash the beast. And he can hit. He has a really high knockback resistance, so he doesn't move very much. So let's see if we can just do a bunch of damage. What's this do? Does some... this will be our best move for right now. Look at that, 11. Beautiful. Healing. We need to do it. Let's get our man-at-arms healed up. 11? Alright, you're back on the team. I think slowing everyone down, we aren't seeing a lot of dodges, so I don't think that was that important. Let's just smack him. 10 damage. Nice. Here comes that Rain of Whips with the bleed effect. And that's not too bad. This is what I worry about. Got some dodging. We're going to need to heal our Plague Doctor here. But in the meantime, let's hit this guy again. 7 damage. I'll take it. Let's see about... He heals 5 hit points when he changes. Did not realize. Let's go ahead and see if we can just kill this guy. Beautiful.
Champion falls.
If we could stun him, that would be really useful. Or we could give him Blight. Let's go for the Plague Grenade. Some Blight, of course the one we hate resisted. Some healing for you, good sir. Nice. Ooh. Terrible. Alright. Let's see here. Taking a little bit of damage. We're okay for right now. Let's do what we can to take this guy out. Yes. A little bit of biting. I think we go ahead and try and stop the bleeding on our occultist. Cure him up one. Smack this guy in the face.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Now we're going to start having a problem, because the most hated member of this team is behind all these corpses, which I do not like. I can attack him with this. He has 11 hit points. This does 3 to 6, minus 25, so it's going to do like 4 damage if we're lucky. But it'll hit that corpse. Let's do that. Nope, let's heal. At least you healed yourself successfully. Oh. And mistakes are being made everywhere. You need to go ahead and kill this guy. You have no way to do that. At least we can get rid of this corpse. So, let's get rid of this corpse right here. That'll move him forward. Plague Doctor. Let's try and stun this guy. Buy ourselves a turn. Awesome. Go ahead and hit him. A little more healing. I think we'll heal up our abomination for 0. And so frustrating. I guess we go ahead and poison this guy or do 1 point of healing. Let's give somebody a point of healing. Let's just throw him a pity heal. Let's get your free healing by transforming you back. Everybody gets a little more sane. And, oh, he gets to attack too. Cool. Let's actually have him do the self-heal that he has. 4 hit points back. A little more healing on the Plague Doctor. Worthless. This coin flip healer is awful. Well, let's hit him.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, we found some gold and a portrait. Go ahead and take those. How's everyone doing? Not too well. We know we have a battle here. We don't know about here, so let's go to the next room. Oh, what is this? Nonsense down in here. Alright, we have a swine chopper, a carrion eater, and a swine wretch. Ugh, look at that skull. Alright. Well, let's begin with the healing. You are probably the most vulnerable to death, so let's try this. 1. So terrible. They cause blight damage. We'll have to remember that. We are just going to hit things with him.
Back to
Nice. Ugh. Ugh. Got puked on. If I continue to heal this guy for a little bit, well, 12 and 21. Yeah, so let's hit this guy in the back. Smack him with our chain, which can cause stun, which I totally forgot about, even though we've used that character before. Have to remember that one. Let's see. We can Plague Grenade or paltry amounts of healing. Try to stun, he's already stunned. Let's put some blight on this big scary dude. He resisted it. Strangely enough, the scary pig thing in the sewers, pretty good at resisting blight attacks. Let's hit him with the stun attack here. Going to have to remember he can do that. And a little bit more healing on the Plague Doctor. That's what we were looking for. That was beautiful. Let's see. They're all very blight resistant. So, go for another stun. Had a low chance, might as well have tried. Go ahead and smack him. Let's try and kill this guy outright. Oh, that was sad, sir. Very sad. Let's see. Stun is at 50, 65. Crappy healing. More puke. It's terrible. I'd get stressed out too if someone was puking on me. Let's see. I think we can hit this guy and maybe stun him. There we go. Let's just kill him.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That's right, confidence surges. Who needs a little bit of healing? Let's get the healer healed. Of course. of course the healer would crit heal on himself while just crapping up the rest of the party. Let's see, what's our stun down to? 25. Let's try and stun him. Beautiful. Let's try and heal up our man-at-arms while he's stunned. 6 heal. Not bad. Give him a good old smackaroony. And, oh, well, if we're going to have an extra turn, let's just kind of buff ourselves up a little. Kind of get ourselves ready for whatever may come next, because we're not sure. Because we know what this is capable of. One health. There we go. Might not kill him, we'll see. Alright. Perfect. Got a torch. Got some deeds.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
The things we always need, and a portrait. Cool. Well, let's get that map back open. Get our torch lit.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ooh. What's in the bag, Abomination? Nothing. Very sad. Very sad. No attack, no scouting, it looks like. Kind of a bit of a depressing thing. Let's see here. We will go to the room we know we have a battle, and we'll backtrack up. Keep our torch going. Ooh, a couple books. Occultists, check those out. Weapon Tinker. Minus 20% weapon upgrade cost. Wow. Man, if only you didn't suck at everything else. Alright. Oh.
Watch your step.
You know those traps? They're here too. Oh, and he got a bleed effect? How bad? He's going to take 6 damage. That's going to suck. Here we go. Let's see what we got to fight. Oh, these stupid things. Okay. So we got a pig man. We got a make you bleed man. It's my new names for things. We've got puke dude. And we've got a I make you stressed out lady. So, I think I'm going to try and make bleed do stun. Okay. Let's stop your bleeding, because we can stop 2 rounds of that. Let's have you do your big attack on everybody in the back rows. Oh, tentacles from Eldritch Nightmares. Let's have you smack Mr. Bleedo here. Nice. That's gonna help.
Such a terrible assault could not be left unanswered.
Ugh. They are just going after the Abomination. 2 damage per round. It's not too bad. Not doing too bad. He almost got a disease, but he resisted it. Well, let's see. We can probably put Blight on this cultist acolyte if we want. We could actually, let's try and stun the whole back row. Got one of them. Oh, what do you have against the Abomination? Come on. We are going to need to move him because these guys are no good in these front rows. See, our healer can't really heal. about you smack this vomit pig? Nice. I'll take a couple turns of corpses versus getting puked on continually. Let's see. Our abomination needs some healing. Let's give him that. Nice. Doing okay. Feeling okay so far. We should be able to stun this guy in the front. Nice. Yeah, take that. That'll learn you to try your shenanigans on us. Smack this pig dude. No one needs some healing, so let's try hitting her again. I'm feeling good. I think if we throw a plague grenade and we cause some blight, we might be able to kill her. So we did a damage. Yes. Just Pigman we gotta worry about now, folks. And I don't think he can resist our most powerful move. Oh! Beautiful. Gonna get a little extra healing on our abomination.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That turned out awesome. We got some gold, some crests, and some more deeds. So, only one room to go back through. We can ignore that battle. But we will definitely be having one more battle we have to do. Stop whining. Alright, on to the last room. Everyone's hungry. We bought plenty of food. Eat up, folks. Torch is a little low. Another one of them traps.
Evil machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
It's quite upsetting. Alright, final room. We know there's going to be a battle. We have some food, so let's go ahead and heal up. Just to make sure we don't die. Because I'm kind of going to attach to this party right now. Except for Captain Coinflip, who needs to leave. Whoa! Alright. That's the worst. So we have a Swine Chopper, Swine Slasher, Swine Wretch, and a Madman. Let's go ahead and have our Abomination. Let's transform. Let's do this. Freak everyone out. And let's have him attack this guy and see if we can knock him back. Yelling at us, we don't care. We are almost at our stress level. Oh no. Is that going to put us over? Ooh, we came masochistic.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Wow. Alright, we need to get you jumped back a little bit, so we'll swap spots. You are actually in a good spot. Let's have you attack these people in the back row. We really aren't hurting that much.
A powerful blow.
Got a crit. Oh, he hooked us. Alright, need to start moving you forward. Push him up there. I think we're recovering from being stunned to start. I think we're going to make it out of this okay. Let's go ahead and keep attacking them with this tentacle terror by not hitting them. Oh, he can take that. His stress level's low enough. Not a real big deal. I'm really starting to hate you. Well, if he's going to be marked anyways, let's have him go into the riposte mode. Oh. So if he's already marked... Oh, no, that's an attack. I forgot. So we'll attack this guy. We'll get marked again, but we'll be able to riposte. Here, what do we have? Stunnable, stunnable. Let's try some stunning. That attack was stunning. Get it? Again, high quality jokes. We have them all. We'll get our rake going. Hit these two guys in the front. Nice. No one's impressed, Pigman. Our abomination can take that. Let's see. This madman, I think we could probably smack a little bit.
Obliterated.
Alright. Let's see. I think we can try stunning. Actually. Oh, these all have good blight resistance. Let's just do a little healing. Not much else to do there. Good dodge. Maybe we can take out this corpse at the same time we attack. If we hit both, yes, got the corpse out of the way. It's just us and our foes. Let's do some healing. Actually, yeah, let's just do some healing here. He's been taking a few hits. We will have you again. Just heal up. Let's fail at healing again. Right. You're kind of worthless right now. Just add a couple hit points here. Really depending on these two heavy hitters to do the work we need. Not a problem. Snurf. Not a real problem there. Did knock him back into the better position. That's kind of cool. We got two we can attack. Let's keep raking them. Doing a little bit of damage. I'm really starting to hate him. Take this, swine chopper. Don't take this, swine chopper. Show him who's boss. Abomination. Alright. Only one left. Just the swine slasher to worry about. Let's try and heal you up a bit, buddy. That looked good. Have him hit this guy. Oh, we are just... This guy's doing terrible today. Show him who's boss. Or don't. It's one last enemy. Is this going to be the one guy that wipes out the entire party? It'd be very sad. And now he's refusing to let us heal him. Well, we won't worry. Alright, can you please hit the guy?
Another one falls.
Thank you. Alright.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
We got some crests, some medicinal herbs, and some portraits. We'll go ahead and take those. We completed the quest. We're going to continue adventuring for a second because we have a chest here. Let's have our abomination open it. Chest with a family sigil. It doesn't say it's locked, but it has a picture of a lock. So let's just do this just in case. Ooh, a hidden compartment.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We got a 750 gold. And some rubies, so that's 1,000 gold. So I think we're going to come out ahead this time. Let's take it, complete our quest, head back to the hamlet.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
So we definitely made back what we spent to provision, plus 3,000 on top of that. Plus we got our deeds and a whole bunch of crests. Again, we have our report for after battle. Baraton now has slow draw, but he is unyielding. Guy out, hard skin, got some protection, that's pretty cool. Fresley got the yips, -5 accuracy. And Harriet is now deadly, plus 1% crit. We'll also have to deal with the masochism and disease that he picked up as well. So we'll head back to the hamlet here.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So, Brereton, Gaiut, Fresley, and Harriet left many a swine slain in the bloody warrens. Got some levels up. Some of the guys that had stress before are done. We are not much farther in our caretaker goals. So that is our first adventure into the warrens. When it comes time to go into the cove, we'll do that. And I'll also record, again, the videos when it's time to fight the bosses in these areas. Until then, I have got some off-screen adventuring to do here in Darkest Dungeon. I want to thank everyone for watching, especially the viewers who have stuck with us through our many videos. And as always, we hope to see you soon.